What is going on? I'm zmoT. I'm sitting here in downtown sunny Vancouver by the seawall. Gonna be people going around like crazy. There's tourists taking selfies not far away, and that means we're gonna be doing a mobile roadside War Factory recording. Not my standard recording. Will not have any of the same good stuff, but gonna do our best. See if we can't get by. Lots and lots of shields today. What's that? There's gonna be 10 shields as a bunch of bros go by. Yo, man, bro. 2.5 million health on the headquarters. Let's get, what can we do? We're gonna have to do something. Let's see here. Grapplers will be an issue that way. I think we need to go right on this. We can get these shields. We're gonna BART out this laser. I think if we even necessarily need to do lots of seagulls. Hopefully you guys can hear that sound. Anytime I can hear the seagulls, I know that I'm close to home, or close enough to home anyways. We're gonna BART that out. Maybe, actually, you know what? Maybe we'll just come in here. I don't know. We'll figure it out soon enough. That needs to go. That needs to go. Maybe we'll get rid of a mortar or two on the front side just to make things easier. We'll just make it up as we go along. Man, it's an absolutely gorgeous day, though. This is, like, I used to live in Vancouver, and it's days like this where I absolutely regret moving away. Obviously, I couldn't afford living in Vancouver, but it's Vancouver. I think the average house price in Vancouver is like 1.2 million or something ridiculous, so... Well, nonetheless, let's get rid of this shock launcher. Come on, shock launcher. Down we go, shock launcher. Now we're going to flare over onto here. We'll get rid of this rocket launcher with a ninja. And now let's just get rid of these mortars. Don't really need to get rid of these, but I figure we might as well. I mean, the idea of this double tack is not going to work. Actually, you know what? Let's try. Oh, I won't have enough GBE if I do that. Oh, it almost worked. I tried the double hack and shouldn't have. As soon as anytime there's a shock blaster in range, you should not try a double hack, but I figured, let's try it. It almost worked, and then the sniper towers wrecked it. The shock blaster actually switched targets, but the sniper towers took care of business. So, what is next? There's a lot of stuff. Well, oh man, the shock launcher did not go down. Oh, it shocked all of the stuff that could shoot it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get rid of, say, 2 more mortars, just to clean up that right side, and then we'll just go right. We don't need any sort of trickiness here. Let's get some rifles loaded and just see how this goes going right. Oh, a plane just came in. I was like, what is that sound? Let's go. Very loud. Hopefully most of this noise is not being picked up on the microphone. If it is, my apologies. Desperately need to keep our delay around that shock blaster. We're gonna sit right on top of it. Definitely considered using the shock bomb the cryo bomb in the last one, but did not have enough GBE to do the cryo bomb and the hack, so I just tried the double hack. There we go. Whether or not this is required, I don't entirely know, but I figured, what the heck, let's give it a shot. Just to clear up that right side a little bit, make it a little bit easier over there. Baby level GBE, not working all that terribly well. Now, I probably should have kept Everspark alive, just so that we can have her for all this, but we're going to rely on all of our rifles instead. Shocking the shock. Oh man. Let's get a flare onto that, what is that called, a flamethrower. Sitting back a bit too much, taking out those crates, which we do not need removed. Do I need shocks here? Probably not. Probably should be shocking back here or cryo bombing back here instead. Come on, here we go. Let's go, dudes and ladies. Need to shock that flamethrower. As soon as I run out of rifles, I'm just going to run away. Like, just straight up run away. We're going to use a bunch of GBE on this laser back here. Come on. It's almost out of rifles. Need that. I really want that flamethrower to go down. And then we're going to run away. Now, I used a couple cryo bombs on the cannons. I would suggest using them on all of these back here instead. Now, what I want to do is I want to get that laser down before Everspark gets anywhere near there, because bad things will happen otherwise. So now, rifles out front, then some Zookas, and we're going to come right into here and cryobomb. Cryobomb, cryobomb, cryobomb. This is the most important part here, is the cryobomb, obviously, and Sparky not dying. Let's get a cryobomb out in a second. I don't think you can actually time it. I don't think you can actually see it. I can't anyways, but it could be because I'm in the bright sunshine right now. Let's get some more GBE on that laser. Just throwing random numbers of bards out, hoping to get it down. Did not get it down. Let's see, laser is firing and it's making me nervous. There we go. Okay, so let's keep some things shocked. Anytime you get near sniper towers, especially that many sniper towers, bad things happen. So we're just going to push in as best we can for as long as we can. And hopefully, we need to make a big, huge clear spot is the problem, because that shield is pretty beefy. I'm getting pretty low on troops, so I'm going to retreat, actually. Let's throw a smoke out. I think that was our third attack. Man, hopefully you can hear me over that seaplane. I was not going to complain about the noise, but man, that's loud. Maybe if I just keep talking, you won't be able to hear it. My apologies. Okay, so it seems like 2 boats of rifles is enough. I don't know if that's actually the case, but these sniper towers shoot incredibly quickly, so it's going to be tough to overshoot those. Shock blaster will also be an issue. You know what? I'm going to come in and get rid of the shock blaster first, because that is going to be a problem. Let's drop a cryobomb. Double smoke. Oh, thank you for finally leaving, Mr. Floatplane. Man, that was incredibly loud. I really hope that didn't come through. Trying not to whine about it, though, because last time that's what everyone was mostly worried about. Me whining about the float plane and more than anything. Okay, so let's go. Down goes the shock blaster. Run away quickly. Hopefully not hit that mine. Critter's going to help us a little bit. As long as Sparky doesn't die, we should be okay. I'm going to come right up into here, and we're going to clear from, like, in that little gap there, because I really want to get as close as we can. Mostly I'm afraid of losing Sparky, because that would be very bad. Not bad at all. It just got really quiet here all of a sudden, which is fantastic. Let's get a hack out. Let's get a cryobomb out as well. And that should shield us pretty well. I think everything should go after that one sniper tower, which should shield us a little bit, I think. Now, going up, you can't really go too high, so we should be good. There's no lasers up top or anything like that, so that should help us out quite a bit. I am still going to shade to the right, though, just because that one rocket up there looks like it was about ready to fire. Right about now, cheap critters would be so incredible. Cheap critters on this War Factory would be just amazing. Only one. Oops, rather than talking about it, I need to just keep shocking. Let's keep shocking. Just keep shocking. Just keep shocking. So I think we're pretty much sorted at this point. As a workout class comes running by, let's get hack out. Come on. Let's get over into here. Okay, come on. Come on. Sorry, guy was looking at his phone and basically walked directly into me as I'm sitting on a bench, so didn't talk there for a moment. That was interesting, to say the least. Didn't think I was going to come quite in this far, but I really want to get rid of as many grapplers as I can, and we're going to run away. I know we're only saving like a handful of troops at a time here, but even just having that handful will be very handy when we try to melt through that probably 1.8, 1.6 million shield. Something like that. Let's have a look here. What do we got left? 1.4, 1.48. So quite a bit of shield left, but we should have no problems at all. I'm gonna go down to 1 boat of rifles, because that's all we should need, and we're gonna bring out Miss Everspark. Are there ways to do this easier? probably, but I apologize. This is the side of, and I will not be doing the Save the Core challenge on today. Just I'm literally sitting here waiting to go into work and delaying as long as I possibly can. So my apologies. Busy day, but I just don't have the time for it. Probably should have smoked into there, but we're gonna use shocks instead. And now battle orders once we get into position. Hopefully some of those rifles will delay us for a couple seconds here. Just trying to burn through the shield as fast as we possibly can. Need another battle orders. Always use battle orders as soon as you possibly can, because that's when you have the most possible damage. The sooner you use battle orders, the more troops you have that it'll affect. And so I used it a little bit late there, but we should still be okay. Come on. Down goes the core in 3, 2, there we go. Let's get one more shock out just in case. Pretty easy War Factory. Not overly difficult, just grinding. Rifle Zooka right side. If you have the magic critters, just make sure you get rid of that laser first. Sadly, I do not have the critters, so I had to resort to using rifles as fodder instead. Anyways, that's it. That's all. War Factory HQ 18 XP46 took us 5 attacks. It was never really in doubt, and wasn't terribly difficult from a skill standpoint. But just try and keep your Zookas alive. Let your rifles die, and because rifles reload much quicker than Zookas, and they're much cheaper. So, anyways, I'm zmoT, side of the road correspondent from downtown Vancouver, and thanks for coming in. Peace.